Aisha is here with Join News Interactive. Hello, Aisha.
Hello, Israel. Good to see you, Israel.
Good to see you too.
And I love your tie.
Thank you.
You know how to join these conversations on facebook.com/Joy News on TV. On Twitter, it's on Joy News on TV. And you know the rules of the game. No harsh words. Let's keep it tight and have a beautiful conversation. Now, it's day 2 of the basic school certificate exams, and the students are slowly getting over the tension, putting in their best to excel. We're still going down memory lane with you, and today we ask, which subject were you most confident of before the BECE, and were you happy with the results you had after the exams?
Favorite subject was pre-tech. Yeah.
And after you got your results, were you happy with your pre-tech results?
Yeah.
So what did you get for pre-tech?
Pre-tech 2. Call maths, please.
And after you got your paper and you got the results, what results did you get and were you happy with it?
I had B3. I was not happy with the grades because the way I studied and I was anxious to get A1. But later on, compared to the grades my colleagues had, it's better than none.
I suspect the guy had probably an F, but he won't say. Let's check what you've been saying on Facebook.
All right. So we have Uvre says, share basic exams to you set students apart as if there's a suicide bomber among them. This wide distance within alone is even enough to let some of them forget what they've studied. And so the person is referring to the images. David, if you could just scroll up a bit. Okay, so this is the image the person is talking about.
But if you look at the people, if you want to go this way, so they're a bit closer. It's just
no. So essentially, they've said there's a whole strip, in the middle between the two rows. That's bare.
One of the ladies is, she's defying all the others, and she wants to ask the one.
Oh no, she's not trying to. She was trying to figure out what the invigilator was saying.
Really?
Okay, so let's go to the comments themselves.
Okay, so let's check the comments out.
All right. So Barry Makubaji says, I loved my English language lesson so much, and so was committed to doing all I could to get the best grade in that particular subject. Lo and behold, it was one of the 3 subjects in which I excelled. Dora Mystical says, my favorite was technical skills because I could draw the tools very well. I'm not boasting, but hey, I got grade 6. This happened in 1999 at my village, Sakai. Nasser Hassan says, talk is cheap. You and I were not there. Some would even say they had 12 A's when the subjects at the JSS level are not up to 12.
And Eugene Trump says, in 2006, I was the best student in my school and I was comfortable with all the subjects except maths. I had 8 A's, 1 B, okay, which was science, and C6 in maths. And, okay, let's see the replies. Nana Mba Abu says 8 A's, a B, and C6 in BC. Yeah, I also got confused at a point.
Okay.
C6.
All right, so Chris Long Life says, I was confident in my local language ever, and I had 1 in it. Don't forget, I hate mathematics.
And Abdul Rahman says, in 2005, my eyes were on RME, but when the results were released, in SMP, I bombed. And Enoch Obing says, oh, science, but I want a friend of mine not to write French, but he didn't listen because I sensed his results outcome. He had 6. Imagine. Nana Ejapon Parabola says, BDT, and after the exams, okay, so that's what's pre-technical skills. I had 1. The Media Simon says social studies was the cheapest. I can still go and write today and pass. I liked agricultural science too, and I used to pass it very well. Baye Jeremiah says mathematics, but I was not satisfied at all. I was shocked that grade 2 was the outcome. It's something I always remember when I hear the name BECE. But I would have been surprised if I did not get A for government history and literature. I would have been surprised.
Okay, so at which level?
BECE, of course.
BECE.
Oh, okay. That's a C. All right, that's okay.
Because you're gonna be ahead.
Okay.
So you mean at the SSE level or the WASSCE level, those are your very best subjects?
And I think with BECE, I wasn't satisfied with French, so I wrote again. I had C in French, and I thought I could do better, so I wrote again, and I had A. So it was worth it.
Tu parles français?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Also, meeting new people can be a very exciting experience for some, but for others, it can be quite nerve-wracking. From figuring out what to wear, to the shoes to wear, to which hairstyle to try out to impress that special someone. Well, one aspect that can make an impression is the type of perfume one wears. It can either attract your partner or push him or her away. Question: does the kind of perfume your date wears have any influence on you?
Considering the perfume that she'll use, probably it might be my favorite. Because she will tell me the kind of perfume she likes, and I'll buy it for her. You see, so if that be the case, then I'll be fine. But it wouldn't necessarily affect my date, because my reason for going on a date is not based actually on the perfume she's using.
It really tells me the kind of woman I'm out to meet, you know, yeah, so it does.
So what kind of woman, so when you smell the perfume, what kind of vibe do you get from that about the woman you are meeting?
One thing for sure, it tells me her kind of taste, her likes. You know, the kind of things she likes and the kind of things that she doesn't like. Through her perfume, I can be able to tell.
Yeah, it makes difference because you need to smell good, and for me to really appreciate you.
So Israel, does the perfume does anything to you?
Oh yeah.
It does.
Yes.
Okay. No.
I mean, it's a draw. If it's a great perfume, if I like the perfume, then it's a draw. If it's not, then it's a turn off.
Okay.
Yeah,
so now I know the trick. Those of you there, you got it. Let's check.
Kwesi Boateng says, "Hey, Accra people, so now perfume too has a permanent stake in relationship. I knew of dressing, but I never knew perfume has been added." Nasir Hassan says, "Not at all. Does her perfume put food on the table? It's all vanity. That shouldn't define the love she has for me or the love I have for her." We're not exactly going into that. Is that what we're talking about? And Nogo Bing says, "Oh yeah, it makes me feel your presence even if you are not around me. But I will only love your perfume if I really love you much." Berima Kubaji says, "On my first date with the woman I live with as my dear wife now, my consideration was not about the perfume she wore. I was much more particular about knowing how intelligent she was in our first conversation. Her answer to the first question I asked sealed it." So, okay, unless I'm mistaken, I'm getting the impression that people are getting wrong. My understanding is that you were asking me, does the perfume make a difference?
Yes, exactly the question.
Yeah.
Does it make a difference? And by Jeremiah says, very huge impact, Aisha. It serves as indelible memory in your brain. It's a fact and cannot be disputed in any way. Tila B. Joshua says, I don't think perfume make any impact in relationships. And Bawa, I mean, it has to do with your first dates or something like that.
You're referring to the first date?
The first date. And here she comes, gorgeously dressed, and she smells good. Definitely should add something to it. Well, it's not everybody who's so enthused
if your
about
perfume is too strong too, it can be a turn off.
It can be a turn off, definitely so. And I don't think perfume makes any impact. That's still Abi Joshua. Bawa Musa says, perfumes I think are made for people with bad smell. A good bath is good to go. Really? Well, you've not been met with some sweet scented perfume, you will change your mind. And Hadora Mystical Brima says, for the way, look, if she will agree to your and he puts dododo there. It's not any perfume matter. You just appear gentle in your clothing. Emmanuel Azragbe Adam says, perfume you mean? I don't think it makes any impact or any impression at all. Perfumes change nothing. And Amawi Aki says, I will be back to read the Okay, so Imrana says, I don't think so. And Prince Nuruddin says, very hilarious. I don't think so. What's he trying to say? Okay, so Israel. When was the last time you saw your name saved on somebody's phone? Probably your wife.
Well, not my wife. Probably that was when somebody was giving me a number, his number, and so I dialed the number to see how it was showing. The person essentially wanted, okay, I want to save your number. I think I have your number. Okay, so call me. Okay. So then I called, and then I saw my name on the phone, Israel.
Properly written.
Yeah.
You didn't see something like Ketra or Mason.
It was a business associate. So
people even go to the extent of saving people's name low battery. Out of coverage area.
That I've heard.
Oh my goodness.
That I've heard.
It's the guys. The guys do that most often.
It's not only the guys.
So
yeah, somebody, I mean, a female may save the guy pizza delivery.
Okay, so let's check what people are saying on the streets.
Oh, to me, I think it's normal.
Okay, I wouldn't really feel okay.
Why?
It's kind of not nice, so I wouldn't like it.
So how about you? How would you feel if you see your name stored on somebody's phone as Afro Dude?
I think it's normal. It doesn't surprise me. Because, yeah, it happens every now and then, so we should always expect some of these things should happen.
So surprised.
Why?
Because you should store my name. You should store, like, the name of my name on your phone as it is. Yes.
If it's something very weird, like maybe black boy or ugly boy or ATM machine, that one there, I feel very, very unhappy. And when I get to know, the person will know. So.
All right, thank you very much.
Look weird to me. It will look weird to me.
Why?
Why? Because I don't know why he or she would like to store my name as shop money. You understand? It may have a bad connotation, so I'll feel offended.
And I can imagine a lady saving one of the boyfriend's names as maybe Vulcanizer or something. just to deflect, so that when the call comes
you wouldn't have to
and then
explain.
you're looking at it, and you know your other boyfriend sees, it says, "Oh, the Vulcanizer is calling you."
Yeah, but that boyfriend will be shocked to see what name was saved to his
Chris
number.
Long Life says, I would just change his to something he will never like and make sure he sees it too. If he complains, I'll ask him to change the one on his phone. Enoch Obin says, I'll change his to Dentro Boise. As soon as he sees it, he will run away. Sam Cook says, the media cabals into serious diversions. Okay, I don't know what you're talking about. This Monocle says, I'll just change his or her name to something horror than mine. And Imba Abu says, I'll ignore it because I also saved contacts with such names. It is normal. But I mean, if I'm saving people's names, I save their full names. In fact, I would ask you for the correct spelling of your name.
And save it correctly.
And save it correctly.
That's good. Sometimes I'm guilty of some of these things, not intentional, because I sometimes can save somebody's name as intruder because probably he's just
an intruder,
a nuisance.
Except in some instances, I mean, you find people maybe Kofi 1. Kofi hair dye or Kofi that sort of thing.
Why the person says hair dye or something?
Probably.
And
we're on Erica J.
Okay, Erica J says what I will accept it because that could be the way he or she can identify me when checking through their contacts. Seriously, if somebody saves your name as Papa, and you think that's and Hadora Mystical
No,
says,
papaya is not bad. Papaya is like you're a good person.
well, I will read different meanings. So
You're thinking about papaya.
Yeah, papaya delivery. I mean, you always deliver papaya, and if it's my girl, I would forgive her for some reasons known to myself, but for friends or family members, Ishmael Halil says it won't make any difference, and now Ishmael Hayford says, I go bore papa. Prince Nuruddin, but me, I will take it easy with that person because I do same. It's normal. Yeah, sometimes it's normal. It's normal. No fuss about it. And that'll be it for the interactive segment. I hope you've saved my name Aisha and nothing else.
Yeah.
Because
I saved your name, Aisha. Do you want to see?
I trust you, Israel.
Yeah.
Because
I didn't save it as Tundra.
If it happens to be something else, I'm not going to be happy.
I saved it Aisha Ibrahim.
So my name is Aisha Ibrahim. Please save that on your phone. And PM Express comes up shortly. Please don't miss it.
Okay, but there's before we go, there's a video on our Facebook page that's getting quite a number of views. You may want to see that. That's a report that Latif Ibrahim Latif Idris put together yesterday.
Okay.
And the last time I checked, we had what, like 1,000+ shares already.
Wow,
it has to do with the story where that lady who was quite vocal about the suspects involved in the Daintre Boise incident, and she was speaking so passionately.
Passionately, yes, I think it.
And I think that's what's doing the trick for Latif's video. But it's out there on our Facebook page. You may want to check it out. It's a pretty interesting report.